This executive order I'm signing.
Day 2 of the Biden presidency and another flurry of executive orders. 24 hours after the U.S. recorded the worst single-day coronavirus death toll, these are focused on combating the pandemic. The measures ranging from getting more vaccines to more people, to improving safety in schools and workspaces.
We didn't get into this mess overnight. It's going to take months for us to turn things around. But let me be equally clear. We will get through this. We will defeat this pandemic. And to a nation waiting for action, let me be the clearest on this point. Help is on the way.
One of the new things in this administration is if you don't know the answer, don't guess. Just say you don't know the answer. Yeah.
A familiar face returning to the White House briefing podium. Sidelined for many months, Dr. Anthony Fauci is a central figure in the new pandemic task group. And he made clear reference to the difficulties he experienced as a scientist under President Trump.
There were things that were said, be it regarding things like hydroxychloroquine and other things like that, that really was uncomfortable because they were not based on scientific fact. I can tell you, I take no pleasure at all in being in a situation of contradicting the president. The idea that you can get up here and talk about what you know, what the evidence, what the science is, and know that's it. Let the science speak. It is somewhat of a liberating feeling.
There's been shock at how little planning had been put into combating the pandemic. There has been no centralized federal strategy. It's been left to governors and their states to plan and sometimes fund anti-pandemic measures. Administration officials say that when they asked their predecessors for a pandemic plan, there wasn't one. Many members of Congress are dismayed.
What did we learn this morning? We learned this morning that the Trump administration had no real plan for the production and distribution of the vaccine. Just another in a series of their terrible, ineffective approach to it from the start.
And Americans are reeling from a startling statistic. The country has 4% of the world's population, but 25% of recorded coronavirus cases. Before assuming office, Joe Biden stood at the reflecting pool in memory of the 400,000 Americans who have died. His message now that there sadly will be many more before the pandemic is brought under control. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Washington.